Okay, in last session we seen C tokens. So those are nothing but building blocks of a C programming, or hmm, the smallest words in a C programming. There are different types are available: keywords, identifiers, constant, strings, operators, special symbol, or punctuation. So we'll see each of one in detail. First, we'll try to understand keywords. Keywords are nothing but these are the reserved words which are available in a C programming. We can see some of the example we have: int, float, character, if, else, for. So these are the examples of a keywords. That means these all are having a specific meaning in a C programming. Okay, there are total 32 keywords are available in a C programming. Okay, so if I see an example, I will be writing int equal to 5 semicolon. So I will be trying to say that int is a variable or identifier which can store value 5, but it is a wrong representation because the keyword should not be used as a identifier or variable in a C programming. So that means this representation is a wrong. I should not use any keyword. So if I write int do, I should not use do is also as a identifier in the program because do has a specific meaning. Okay, I should not use any keywords. So next one, identifiers. Identifiers are nothing but these are the names we'll be giving. Uh, so that means these are the names we try to use in a C programming. Suppose we have a name which I will be saying A. So A I will be identifying as a integer. You can see simply A is a name. I will be identifying A is to be integer type such that I can store the integer values within it. I can't store a character value into this integer because I declared A to be as a integer. That indicates I should not use uh, to store the characters for a. Similarly, identifier I can have not only a single letter, I can use a combination of letters. A. I will be I can store 50 because uh, I can use 50 only when I declare A to be as a integer type. Okay, so that is the nothing but A is I will be calling as an identifier, or I can simply write in a convenient way. First, I will declare the identifier. So I'll be declaring A as a identifier. You can see later I can store any value to this identifier. I can store any value to this identifier. A equal to 50. That 50 value I can replace with 100 later. So I will be calling as a identifier. Okay. So the identifier have a some rules are there. So always the identifier will start with a either letters, capital letters or small letters, or the identifier can be having capital letters, sorry, starting with a capital letter or small letter, or it can start with a underscore. Then these can be followed by, again it can follow a small letters or capital letters. Anything is accepted. Okay, so no other special characters are allowed except underscore. The identifier only allows the underscore. You can see after I can use underscore. I can use any letter. So this is also accepted as an identifier. I can use underscore after this one. It is also accepted, but I should not use any other symbol except underscore. If I write identifier as a address of symbol, it is a wrong representation of identifier because the rules say that no special symbols are allowed, and it also says that there should not be any spaces between the identifier. You can see I will be treating A, B space A. I will be saying that this is a identifier, but there is a space between these two such that I will be not going to allow to use AB space A as an identifier. But rules specifically says that no spaces are allowed in a identifier. And the identifiers are case sensitive. That means capital AG is different from the small age. That means capital small g is a one identifier, small ag is another identifier. The identifier total length is limited to 31 characters only. The length of the identifier is 31 characters only. You can see there is some representations for identifiers. My age, I can have a combination of capital and small letters. I can have a underscore. Okay, I can have a total 2. In this way, I can write as an identifier. So I have a small example to understand the keywords and identifiers. You can see here, uh, we have a small program where I written a main function where I have a int age. Here you can see it is the identifier declaration. This is the declaration. Age is identified as a integer type. So that means I can store only integer value into the age. Now, so here integer is a keyword, age is a identifier. Now, in the age, I will be storing a integer value. Now, I will be printing this age with a percentage d because age is a integer type. So I will use format specifier only percentage d to print integers. I will be using percentage d format specifier. Then you can see return 0 semicolon. Here return is also having specific meaning. For that reason, we will be calling them as a keywords. So this is a small example to understand uh, keywords and identifiers. Thank you.